1996 was they wanted equal representation at workplace, they wanted safety and security, and they wanted global peace. But in 2020, when they were asked the same question, the responses had changed. 42% of them said they wanted independence. 29% of them said they wanted equality, and 19% said they wanted to be free to do whatever they wanted to do. The first one being independence. When I say independence, it was financial independence. So now there is more and more number of women in higher degree colleges than men. Women hold more degrees in higher education than men. According to the National Center of Education Statistics, men were less and women had more number of degrees in higher education. Women were expanding this each year with 132 women graduating from college for every 100 men. This just shows how women are working so hard to be at par, and they are actually at par with men. Then there was this gender pay gap, which so now if you would ask me what is a gender pay gap, it is a comparison of wages received by a man and a woman. In 2021, women earned around 82% of every dollar earned by men. To put that in perspective, $3.27 less per and independent. Then there was equality. When I say to treat men and women equal, I mean to serve equal opportunities to men and women. I'm sure you all must have seen the movie Dangal, and Amir Khan offer, uh, when Amir Khan offers his daughters the same opportunities as he would have offered his sons, they excel at it. The According to the Global Gender Gap Report, India had fallen around 28 spots to rank 140th among 156 countries in the World Economic Forum Global Gender Gap Index. Significant decline in the share of women ministers could also be seen in India. It was around 23% in 2019, and it was around 9% in 2021. In addition, the share of women in professional and technical roles declined further to 29.2%. When I'm saying that women are doing better in higher degrees, why is this happening? And is this is hampering the equality that we should be having? And these things are major things that I'm been speaking about. But there are smaller things that are still seen. It's like in NASA, when they wanted to do an all-female spacewalk, it was cancelled because the space suits were designed only for men, which was of larger sizes, and they did not have a medium spacesuit. Then in Army, when Army, Marine Corps, and Navy SEALs, when they wanted to start including women, this was in 2016, there also there were armors which were specially designed only for men, and women had to accommodate by pushing in cushion tight here and there to accommodate into that armors. So is it still a man's world out there? The third one being freedom, freedom to do whatever they wanted to do. These are the four names that you see in below you. And could you guess the common thing that was there among all these people, all these women? It was they had an unconventional career before. They excelled in this unconventional careers. What they did was they excelled in it and they broke the glass ceiling that was present there. They broke from the molds that was created for them, for the women by many people in this world from ages. And we are asking you to not to put us into those molds, not to put us into that box wherein we are expected as a woman to be emotional, to be good at multitasking, to like jewelry, and all those things. We can be others as well. Just as John Gray says in his novel, Men are from Mars and women are from Venus. We are all unique with our experiences. So since we are unique, we will always have other things that we like. So just don't put us in a certain number of blocks or boxes. In conclusion, what I like to say is, if we work together and if we are challenged and we have the same opportunities and we are cherished just like men are, we both can work together to bring a better tomorrow to this world. Thank you, and over to you, Toastmaster of the Day, Aarti.
Wonderful speech, Sherin. A great round of applause for virtual round of applause for Sherin. Thank you. Our second prepared speech speaker is Amey, and his topic is learning to learn from the master.
Aarti, the evaluator.
Yes, the evaluator for his speech is Ankit. Over to you, Ankit.
Thank you, Toastmaster Aarti. Toastmaster Amaya is attempting his speech from level 2 project 1 speech, introduction to Toastmasters mentoring. The purpose of the speech for the project is for the member to clearly define how Toastmasters envisions mentoring. The purpose of this speech is for the member to share some aspects of a previous experience as a prodigy. Timer, please note the time is 5 to 7 minutes, and I wish Toastmaster Amaya all the best. Over to you, Toastmaster Aarti.
Thank you, Ankit. Zoom master, please spotlight Amey. Amey, please check your audio and video.
Am I visible and audible?
Yes, you are visible and audible. Can you see the timer card?
No, not yet.
Amaya, your audio is
Is it fine now? Is it fine?
yes.
I think it is okay.
Yeah. Am I audible?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
There could be very slight bandwidth problem, very slight, but I don't think that will
Okay.
cause a problem in listening.
Can you see the timer card?
Not yet, not yet.
Manas, please help me. Hello, timer Manas.
Sorry, Amay, you just pin me and you can see the timer card on my background, please.
Timer card where?
Amaya, there's an option of 3 dots at the side of Mana's screen. There's an option of pin.
3 dots. Okay, I can just see that timer Manas is there. He's the host. There is an option of save chat. No problem. I'll continue. Okay, so can I start?
You okay?
Yeah.
Yes, you can.
Okay. Yeah. Last year, our whole nation was in the lockdown, and during this period, a thought came into my mind. That random thought was how to spend this time effectively. I knew this time comes just once in a history, wherein we get all 24 hours in our hand. That thought made me realize to implement my long, deep desire, and that long, deep desire that you used to pop up at many a times. That desire was public speaking. So I started surfing the internet just to see how can I get associated with any kind of a public speaking club. At that time, I found a video of international speech contest, and after watching that entire video, I was so much glued with enthusiasm and very much excited. And then I decided that I want to get enrolled in Toastmaster community, because that video was hosted by Toastmaster community. Then I enrolled in Toastmasters club. First, I started as a guest, and then I decided to get membership in this club. Fellow Toastmasters, guests, and evaluators, in this speech today, I would like to narrate my journey of getting mentored, or that is as a prodigy. My first Toastmaster mentor was Toastmaster Ankit, and he mentored me for my icebreaker speech. Uh, Toastmaster Ankit provided me with the guidance and support, and he first experienced me his journey as a prodigy. He taught me how did he learn public speaking techniques and how he slowly climbed the levels of the projects which we have in our pathways. He taught me how to remain calm, composed, how to overcome anxiety, and how to build up the confidence slowly, slowly. Then he also taught me the importance of grammar in sentence formation. He evaluated my speech, which I sent to him. And in that speech, he helped me to understand how to use words wisely, how to use the adjectives, which words are not important, which words would add value to the speech. So I delivered my first icebreaker speech, and this boosted my confidence and laid a strong foundation of public speaking. Then, after the first icebreaker speech, I got an opportunity to deliver my speech in the very first international speech contest of mine. At that time, also, Toastmaster Ankit helped me to understand how to uh, focus myself while giving the speech. He taught me how to remain calm and how to face the camera. What should be the camera angle? What should be the tone and the importance of speed in the speech. So fortunately, I was able to deliver a good international speech in that speech contest, and then I was declared as the second runner-up. So, what I feel is that this was the actual outcome of the mentoring of Toastmaster Ankit. Later, I was fortunate enough to get mentored by a senior Toastmaster Madhuvani, who taught me the importance of taking part in the role as a role player. So, as we know, we have many roles in our chartered meetings. So, I took up the roles, and she explained to me why are these roles important. So, while taking up these roles and while completing these roles, I learned time management skills, and the outcome was that I was able to bag an award for the best R counter role, and this is the outcome of my second mentoring. Then there was an evaluation session for the international speech contest, and then the same feedback which I received from Toastmaster Ankit, the same feedback I implemented as a level 2 speech, and then I was able to bag the award of the best speaker. So this was again the outcome of Toastmaster Ankit's mentoring. Lastly, in this speech also, Toastmaster Madhuvani helped me to understand the importance of mentoring. She explained to me that how can you effectively use our toastmasters.org site and just go through the contents effectively to structure your speech. So lastly, I would say that in my journey from icebreaker speech to this speech, I learned many things, like I was able to gain listening skills. Then, because of Toastmaster Ankit, I learned the concept of self-realizations that helped me to generate my thoughts and effectively structure the thoughts. Also, I learned many grammar skills. In each of the meetings, I was able to learn the mistakes which I was doing in my speech. So that grammar part went very well. And then I was also successful in understanding the voice modulation part, and also the one of the important aspect which I learned was continuous encouragement in the club. So to summarize the meeting, I would say that uh, the the level of anxiety was decreased, my confidence boosted, and all these small factors led me to elevate my standards in public speaking. Toastmaster of the Day evaluators, this is all from my side. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Amey. A virtual round of applause for him.
Thank you so much.
I would like to invite Timer Manas to give his report. Over to you, Manas. You
Manas,
are
you're
not
muted.
audible.
You're muted.
Sorry. First speaker, Serin, Toastmaster Serin took 7 minutes 28 seconds. Second speaker, Amir took 5 minutes 26 seconds.
Thank you, Manas. Moving on with our theme, let me share one incident. BBC made a documentary of about 3 minutes announcing that spaghetti, which was gaining popularity in UK, could be grown on trees. Thus, they also recorded a woman climbing on a ladder to pluck spaghetti from off the tree. That day, BBC had innumerable calls at their TV station demanding how and what should be done to grow spaghetti on trees. In the evening, BBC announced it was April Fool's prank. Now, after prepared speech session, we will move on to our second session, the most awaited table topics. I would like to introduce the table topic master for today, Preetham. The stage is yours, Preetham. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day. Good afternoon, Toastmaster of the day, fellow Toastmasters and guests. I'm Preetham Rani, and I'm the table topic master of the day. This is the impromptu speech session for a Toastmasters meeting. It is an interesting session which will give a chance to Toastmaster and the guests to sharpen their listening skills, thinking, and organizing and speech delivering skills. For the table topics, the time allotted is 1 to 2 minutes. Green screen will be showed at 1 minute, yellow screen will be showed at 1.5 minutes, and red screen will be shown at 2 minutes. A grace period of 30 seconds is given to qualify for the vote. Speaker has to speak a minimum of 1 minute to qualify for the voting. All the speakers are requested to use word of the day. I encourage members and the guests to volunteer for the session. Now let us begin the session. Anyone would like to volunteer? Anyone would like to volunteer?
Preetham, I can go.
Ankit.
Ankit here. Yes.
Yes. So I have one topic for you. Ankit, still waters run deep. Still
Okay,
waters
one
run
second.
deep.
Before we move ahead, I just want to check the timer screen.
Okay.
Toastmaster Manas. Yes, I'll just pin the timer. 1 second. Yeah, and also if I can spotlight me. Yeah, okay. Thank you. Yeah, so, sorry, Toastmaster Preetham, please go ahead.
Yes, Ankit, still waters run deep. Still waters run deep, Ankit.
Still waters run deep. This makes me remember another quote. There's always calm before the storm. These two quotes are very interrelated. What that means is that at an instant, from an overall perspective, maybe from a macro perspective, something might be appearing very calm and composed. But when you look below is when you understand what is the hard work or what is the energy that is put into getting that calm and composed figure. Let me give an example of a duck. We all would have seen a duck in a pond moving calm and composed from one end of the pond to the other. But have you ever gone below the water and see what the duck does? If you do, you would see that the duck furiously and invigorously paddles with his or her with its legs to make sure that it's calm and composed on the top. So this is a very rampant, very relevant example or a very relevant quote which we can use in our normal day life too. We, to an outside world, a person who is successful may be appearing successful for different reasons. Some people might say he's lucky. Some people might say he doesn't do hard work, just he moves around with people, that is why he's successful. is the reason he's able, person is doing in his normal time, or in his time when he's not in office or not doing the work that he's doing, you would see that the person is maybe burning the midnight oil, maybe working hard to make sure that he or she is there at that position where he is now. So the bottom of the story is that do not judge a book by its cover. Always ensure that whenever you see a person who is at a successful career or who's doing good, also go and check what is that person doing behind the scenes. Maybe still water will not, still water may not be the actual scene. The water may actually be very uh, I'm sorry, I forgot the quote, but yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Yeah, good speech. Yes, anyone would like to volunteer next? Yes, I can see.
I can.
Okay, guest Amit.
There is Prabha Lal who's raised her hand.
Okay, who will go first? Amit or Prabha?
Yes, I can do.
Okay, Amit. Okay, I'll give you a topic. I'll give you a simple topic. Simplicity is ultimate sophistication. Simplicity is ultimate sophistication. Amit, go ahead.
My dear fellow Toastmasters and guest, we all have one thing in common. We always strive to make our life more fulfilling, enriching, and promising. But how it is possible? Is there any secret? Yes, there is one secret, and that is to have the ritual of simplicity in our life. And this simplicity is the timeless, priceless, and ageless secret of long-lasting happiness, indomitable enthusiasm, and inner fulfillment. I still remember a few days back only when I went to a mall to buy some clothes for me. I was checking the jeans, the t-shirt for me. But I felt, what about all those pairs of jeans and t-shirt that is already decorated in my cupboard? Have I utilized all those? No, not at all. We are buying, we are wasting our time, we are wasting our energy, our our mind, and our peace in materialistic things. The more we are entrapped, the more we are engrossed, the more our serenity, our equanimity, our tranquility, all. The best way to live contented and fulfilled life is to have simplicity. I appeal all my fellow Toastmasters to follow this ritual of simplicity and live a marvelous, miraculous, and stupendous life. I follow this. What about you, table topic master?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Can we have virtual round of applause? Yes, a nice speech. So who would like to go next? Prabha. Okay, Prabha.
Yes.
I'll give a topic. Strike while the iron is hot. Strike while the iron is hot. Prabha.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and our fellow Toastmasters. My topic today is strike the iron when it is hot. A very well said thought. Strike the iron. Now, who will strike the iron? It is we. So we have to find an opportune time, the right time to do the right thing. And we have to decide when is the right time, right? So strike the iron when it is hot. So whenever we plan anything, we have to find the right time. How do we find the right time? The correct circumstances, the situation, we have to analyze the time. We have to see what are the various risks involved in this, and then calculate the risk, take decisions. We do not have to wait for a perfect plan, as it is well said thought that it is better to I'm sorry. It is better to go with a good plan rather than wait for a perfect plan. So weigh your consequences, weigh your risk. What is the future consequence? And just go ahead. Thank you.
Yeah, virtual round of applause for Prabha. That was good speech. Yes. Now, who would like to go next? Anyone?
Yeah, I will try Keshav.
Okay. Who was it?
Yeah, Keshav.
Keshav. Okay, okay,
guest.
just Keshav. Okay, yes, 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 yes. So I'll give you a topic. An idle brain is a devil's workshop. An idle brain is a devil's workshop. Just Keshav.
Yeah, so it's a good topic, and an idle brain is a devil's workshop. Certainly, an idle brain, a lot of things runs in an idle brain, and all those things are not relevant actually. So it is just putting ourselves into trouble when we are idle, because lots of unwanted thoughts comes in, and so there is total distortion, and so this leads to a lot of confusion. So that is the reason they
What you
say it
can
is a
say.
devil's workshop. Sometimes it also causes lots of due to that disturbances, a lot of unwanted behavior. So that's the reason there is this code. But on the other hand, when we keep ourselves active, um, so a lot pleasant, you can keep the pleasant thoughts flow in, and these positive vibes in turn brings a good output. Yeah, so this could be this is the reason that quote, that there is existence of that quote, and it is really true actually. With all our experiences, we all have felt this in our experiences, and definitely we have to try to minimize keeping the brain idle. Thank you.
Yes, virtual round of applause for guest Keshav. It was a good speech. Now, for the last speech of the day, who'd like to volunteer? Yes, who would like to volunteer? Anyone?
I'll give it a try.
Who is it?
Yeah, it's me, Babu.
Okay, yes, sir, yes, sir. So, for you, I have a topic. If you want to do something done right, you have to do it yourself. If you want something done right, you have to do it yourself. Babu.
Thank you, Table Topics Master, fellow Toastmasters, and distinguished guests. If you had given me the sense, I am the only person who can do things right. And to some extent, yes, I do believe in that all of us tend to think that the best way a thing can be done is if we can do it. There's so much of fear when you delegate something to someone and you're not too sure of what the outcome is going to be. So you're better off to take the safer route of doing things yourself. But I think over a period of time, we tend to learn that this is perhaps not the right way. Everything in life, everything in this world cannot be done your way, and your way need not necessarily be the right way. And that is where we talk of teamwork. Just see this forum itself, Toastmasters Forum. We have a contest going on. Do you think if we only do it, we can do it right? Doesn't happen really. So you've got to find out ways of ensuring that while you may be the leader, you've got to ensure that you're able to work it together and work it right. So I think slowly as we graduate and learn, we realize that while your objective is that you should do things right, but the method of doing it is not necessarily your way or your single way. Over to you, Table Topics Master.
Yes, it was a wonderful speech. A virtual round of applause for Babu. Yes, now I'd like to ask timer to give the timer report.
Yeah. First table topic speaker, Mr. Ankit, took 2 minutes 16 seconds. Second table topic speaker, Mr. Amit, took 2 minutes 22 seconds. Third table topic speaker, Ms. Prabha, took 1 minute 19 seconds. Then table topic speaker Kesav took 1 minute 34 seconds. And Toastmaster Mr. Babu Narayan took 1 minute 49 seconds. Thank you,
Yes,
Table Master.
thank you, Manas. Now I would like to hand over it to Toastmaster of the day, Aarti. Over to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you, Pritam. It was a wonderful session. Thank you. Our final session is evaluation session. I would like to invite General Evaluator Babu Narayan. Over to you, Babu.
Thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster of the day. Yes, I will divide my evaluation, as you all know, into three parts. The first would be the speech evaluations by our veteran evaluators, followed by the report from the tag team, and that will in turn be followed by my own general evaluation of the entire session. Yeah, okay. Before that, yeah, let me introduce the speech evaluators and call on Toastmaster Sai Kumar to deliver his evaluation for Toastmaster Shireen. Over to you, Toastmaster Sai Kumar.
Thank you, General Evaluator of the Day. In the world of modern era, we all should agree that women are doing a great job in each and every field. And today, Toastmaster Sharing, in a speech, highlighted some essential integral part of women. What do women want? So I was thinking some kind of whether it will be a surprise element she is going to be in this 7-minute speech. She brought the three things, highlighted the three things in her speech the woman want is independent, equality, and freedom. Now, how she shaped her speech, basically, the speech was based on research and presentation, supporting material to enhance the speech put in for enhance the research put in for the speech. The speech was researched, well researched, informative, and an audience awareness impact. Coming to the clarity of the speech, the clarity in her speech, the three specific purpose was supported by the slides, research, and also there were some stats figures in the research. Research, all the three things also had supplementary elements, the ratio, percentages of three things, and examples of Bollywood movies to support and attach the three things well done. The speaker had an eye contact right from the beginning of the speech, and the voice was audible. So, what I was looking for this research and presentation speech, the speech, the speech was well researched, but still it was based on a supporting material as presentation. I would recommend the speaker to do the trial part in the initial part before the start of the speech, because since the speech was also presentation, you could have you present just do the dry check 10 minutes PPT and all before the start of the speech. And because the video which was played in the beginning, I think I have not heard, though you said that it's audible, but the input volume was not there, which I was not able to hear the video directly. It went on to the slides. And second, all the three integral parts which the speaker mentioned of equality, independent freedom, I would also wanted to learn some achievements and recognition of some women personality who have achieved in any kind of this field. To sum up, I would like to say your speech was well researched. It had a good clarity. You brought so many things to support this research material. Good eye contact, a little bit of, I would say, known personality, how it had impacted the three things, elements. It would have been a great speech. All the best for your future speech. Over to General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sai Kumar, for that wonderful evaluation. And now on to our second evaluation. May I call upon DTM Ankit Dasgupta for the speech given by Toastmaster Ameya. Over to you, Ankit.
Thank you, Toastmaster Babu. I'll just pin the timer. Thank you. It is said mentoring is a brain to pick, and ear to listen, and a push in the right direction. Today, Toastmaster Amaya talked about mentoring and how mentoring has supported him in Toastmasters. The objective of the speech was for the speaker to talk about mentoring in general and how the person has learned what the person has learned as a prodigy. And Toastmaster Amaya did a wonderful job. Toastmaster Amaya started with the everyday scenario about us having lockdown on how he stumbled upon Toastmasters. He created a story for the audience to understand better. And I believe story connects audience in a wonderful way. So kudos to you, Toastmaster Amaya, for telling this speech in a good story kind of way. You started with this story. You told us how you came into Toastmasters, and then you told us about your first mentor, that is Toastmaster Ankit, and how Toastmaster Ankit helped you in terms of different aspects of your speech. And you also gave the different aspects in which Toastmaster Ankit helped you and you yourself grew. The wonderful thing that I liked about your speech was that you told us the qualities that you learned as a prodigy, and then you told us what was the outcome of it. So, for example, you told us that Toastmaster Ankit taught you about confidence, grammar, about the tone of the speech, and then you also gave an outcome that you won the third place, the second runner-up in the speech contest. Similarly, you went ahead and also told us about how Toastmaster Madhuvani was also a mentor for you, and she taught you about the qualities of time management, outcome of mentoring, and at the end you told us that you were able to get the best role player award. So this just shows that you had a what are the inputs that were put and what is the outcome. So overall, a wonderful structure that you had in your speech. At the end, I also loved that you gave the learnings. You gave a gist of all your learnings together at the end of your speech as a conclusion, when you told that you learned the skills of listening, about self-realization, about the grammatical aspect, about voice modulation, about continuous encouragement in Toastmasters, and about the excitement that you get from yourself and the members and the supportive environment that you have. So this just gives a gist about all the learnings that we in general learn from Toastmasters. And I was happy to see you getting the learning out of these sessions or the speeches that you have given. Now, what is the thing that you can do better in this speech, Toastmaster Amaya, is that although you gave us an example of how Toastmasters has helped you as a prodigy, I would have loved to hear how mentoring has helped you in your professional life, or maybe outside Toastmasters too. Although we are in a Toastmaster environment, I would have loved to know how mentoring in general has helped you outside Toastmasters, because the speech objective said that too. So maybe in your further speeches, if you're attempting this speech, I would love to see you talk about how mentoring in general has helped you in your professional life, or maybe in other aspects of your life. Overall, a wonderful speech which had story, which had a structure, which also had a good conclusion. Only the aspect of having an outside perspective towards mentoring rather than just a Toastmasters perspective is what I felt would have done better. Congratulations, Toastmaster Amaya, on starting your level 2, and I wish you all the best for your further speeches. Thank you, and over to you, Toastmaster Babu.
Thank you so much, Ankit.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ankit, for that very insightful and very useful evaluation, I'm sure. Now I invite the timer to give us a report on the evaluation timings. Over to you, Toastmaster Manas.
Thank you, General Evaluator. That evaluator one, Sai Kumar, took 3 minutes 40 seconds. Evaluator two, Toastmaster Ankit, took 3 minutes 20 seconds.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. And now we go on to the second segment of my report, which is to call upon the tag team for presenting their reports to all of us. While the timer has given his report at various times during the meeting, I would now like to call upon the R counter, Anisha, to present her report. Over to you, Anisha.
Thank you, Journal Evaluator. So my report goes like, Speaker 1, TM Shirin, has used 2 repeated words, 3 or, 1 or, 3 short pauses. And Speaker 2, Amey, he uses 2 repeated words, 3 5 or, and 15 hours, and 3 short pauses. And in table topics, our evaluator Ankit uses 2 ors and 2 so. Our guest Amit uses 1 repeated word and 1 short pause. There is one more guest, I guess, Prabhalal. He uses 3 ors and 1 or and 2 short pauses. And guest Keshav has used 3 so's and 2 ands, 6 ors, 3 repeated words, and 2 short pauses. That's it. That's my report. Over to you, Journal Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Anisha, for a nice R counters report. And now we go on to our third report from the grammarian. So over to Toastmaster Ambarish for the grammarian's report.
Thank you, General Evaluator Babu. So I would give grammarian's report for the prepared speeches, evaluation, and also for the table topics. So speaker 1, Shireen, she used she used some good quotes and good words like those 3 words: independent, equality, freedom. Unfortunately, there was very limited uptake of the word of the day and the phrase of the day. Perhaps it was a preposterous idea to take these words, and I was probably living in a fool's paradise to have these words as WOD and POD. Nevertheless, coming back to the evaluation, so for Shireen, overall there was good usage of words. In some cases, the pronunciations could be little different. For example, in case of marine corp, it could be marine corp rather than marine corps. A prepared speech to Amaya again did not use word of the day and phrase of the day, but there was some good usage of words like or phrases like bagging an award. For evaluator Ankit and Ankit's table topic also, this is some really good quotes were used. Maybe some usage of the word could be altered in terms of doesn't do hard work could be rephrased as doesn't work hard enough or like that. And for table topic player guest Amit, there was some good usage of words indomitable, equanimity, all those. So that's all from as a grammarian's report. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Babu, you're on mute.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ambarish, for that nice grammarian report, and also for having been able to, in a way, laugh at yourself and about the non-usage of the word preposterous, that it was a rather preposterous word of the day. I will come up with my comments on that during my own general evaluation. So now let me begin with my own evaluation. I would like you to bear with me if I exceed the time. I hope I won't, since this is the first time I'm doing the general evaluation for your club. As they say, first impressions are lasting impressions. So for me, one of the best first impression of this meeting was Toastmaster Kalpana welcoming all the guests and all the Toastmasters uh, with a pleasant smile. And I think that I'm sure set the tone for newcomers or guests who were attending the meeting for the first time. Very well done on that count. The meeting started, I would say, almost on time, couple of minutes. Well, some may pardon that. All the sticklers, people like my own club mate, Toastmaster Arvind, would have skinned me alive even if we were 1 minute late. But it's always good to try and stick to the time protocol, at least the start, because even if you end late, you might get pardoned, but people will always remember whether you started on time or not. One way of doing to ensure that this is done, which is practiced in a few clubs, at least in our clubs, and which I recommend wherever I go, is that try and put, if you're starting at 2 o'clock, the timing on the agenda can be say 1:45, and that 15 minutes you can mention as welfare or meeting time or whatever it is. So invariably it gets ingrained in your mind that yeah, you've got to log in at 1:45, and then that gives you about 15 minutes to do whatever you want. In fact, I will even connect it to some of the glitches that we had during the speech, the start of the speech, where I think Shireen had a bit of a problem with the timer or the sharing of the audio or the video. So this time can also be used as useful time for the audio video check, and also a little bit of, as they say in Hindi, gupshup, so that you set the mood for the meeting. So that is one thing which you can perhaps try out. The Sergeant at Arms did very well to mention the detailed protocol of the meeting about the renaming, and he did mention about the audio video check, I remember, but perhaps by that time the meeting had already started. He did well to spell out the mission statement as is done in every club, and then introduced the presiding officer. Here, there's a small recommendation. While all of you know the presiding officer, and I also know him, but there are guests in the meeting, so it always helps to give a small introduction about the presiding officer, about his background, whether in Toastmasters or even a slight professional background, maybe a one-liner or a two-liner. That would definitely help all of us know the background of the presiding officer, which was done, in fact, very well by the presiding officer himself about the Toastmaster of the day. So it would do good, at least for the presiding officer and the TMOD, to be introduced well. Now, I did mention TMOD, but let me say that's something which I cannot pardon myself. And in fact, there were a few such usages, which I know is very common in many meetings, to use TMOD, to use tag, even which I used, which I think, again, we should make an effort to spell out what it is. There is, it sounds so nice to say Toastmaster of the day. So why use TMOD? Yeah. So that's just a small thing which I had noted. The presiding officer did very well in mentioning. He had both the business side of it and he had the story side, the business side about the area contest, which was very apt considering that it's going on right now. And he also made it a point to congratulate the winner. I think if I remember right, it was Kalpana. So he did well on that. He had a good story to talk about, Abraham Lincoln, which again sets the mood for the meeting. So, and after that, it was on to the Toastmaster of the day. She did a fantastic job. And what I really liked was the theme was so apt. In fact, I've been listening to this theme over the last couple of days, actually. We even had it at our own session. So it was a very, very apt theme, very well done on that count. And then we had the again the tag team to come up and introduce themselves. They did wonderfully. And then on to the speakers. We had only two speakers, but I think both of them did really, really very well. Well, I would not like to steal the thunder from the evaluators who have already given a wonderful evaluation, but perhaps just a couple of things there is that, I said about the audio video check, make sure that that's done so that it doesn't disturb the flow of the speech. A couple of things which one should try. I know it's very difficult to introduce that in all the speeches is humor. Sometimes, you need to lighten up yourself, the audience and the guests. So maybe introduce humor wherever possible. And of course, powerful stories, as one of the evaluators said, which makes a lot of difference. I'm sure speaker one could have probably introduced a very powerful example of a lady who's made it big, when empowered, so that, the message lingers on when your speech is over. So that's probably, and of course, a call to action, which was there in one of the speeches, all right. So I think that was done very well. And then going on, yes, we have the table topics. It was again wonderfully done. The topics were very much in line with some of the proverbs and the idioms, which I really liked. And I think all the speakers did full justice to the topics. So that was really wonderful. And then it was on to the reports which I had asked from the R counter and the grammarian. Now, yes, the R counter did a wonderful job of detailing the entire R's and the ums and the pause fillers. Perhaps what can be done in future meetings is you might wish to make it into an Excel sheet form, because sometimes when you're describing the R's and ums, it doesn't register. So maybe an Excel sheet, which I've seen in many clubs, with the name of the person and the pause fillers that were used, can be shown so that people come to know about it. The only other recommendation here is that when the pause fillers exceed a certain number, which we normally take as 4 or 5, do not really mention about the pause fillers. It was said 15 pause fillers or something like that. It's not really recommended, I would say. When it is more than 5, you can just leave it at that, because it might be a dampener on the person who's used so many words. So just try to mention that there were more than 5 or whatever it is. Coming to the grammarian, yes, I can only laugh it off as far as the word of the day is concerned. But yes, what I always recommend and I always use if I'm the grammarian is to use a positive word, because it is always easy to use a positive word and you will remember it. I can always say, let's say, dexterous Ambarish, but for me to say preposterous Ambarish becomes a little difficult and I feel bad using it. So maybe you can look at positive words and also an adjective. I always recommend an adjective which can be attached to any Toastmaster. So perhaps this can be thought of. And the other thing is, whenever you use the word of the day, sometimes we tend to forget what the word of the day was. So either you could put it in a chat box, or you can say preposterous Ambarish, in front of your name, you can put that if you wish to, or maybe even as a, what you call, background, so that people do remember the word of the day. So that's a few things. The only other thing which I wanted to say was about the theme. The theme was good. I did feel that You could have carried the theme forward right through the session by involving the speakers, the role players, asking them, what do you think about April Fool? What are the pranks that have been played on you? So try and get the theme to, with the role players, involve the theme with the role players, because you did speak about what the background of April Fool was, but you could have also involved the audience. You could have involved the role players. So that is one way of bringing the theme to life and having it throughout the meeting. But I think, yes, overall, it was, I would say, a great session. And I'm sure that we started well on time, and probably we are ending well on time, despite my indulgence in trying to go overboard in my evaluation. But thank you very much. Thank you for having me. And over to you, Toastmaster of the day. Over to you, Madam Toastmaster of the day. Aarti.
Thank you. Thank you. It was wonderful evaluation.
Thank you.
I would like to give the stage to our own presiding officer, Ankit. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Aarti. And thank you, Toastmaster Babu, for such a wonderful general evaluation. I think we should always see as a silver lining. Today, we concluded our session well in time. And because of that, we have given a lot of time to the general evaluator to give the evaluation, because I believe a general evaluation is a very important session for a new club. And that is the reason we bring experienced Toastmasters. And I would just like to give an introduction of Toastmaster Babu to all the members who are not aware. So Toastmaster Babu is a member of Bombay Toastmasters Club, which is a club in Ville Parle in Mumbai. And he is a very experienced Toastmaster and is also an area director of Area B1. And that is the reason when we were talking that we have never been together in a club meeting, but we have always been together in a district event or district area. So thank you, Toastmaster Babu, and I'm sure all the members would have got a lot of inputs with respect to their roles, how we can do better. And I would urge all the members to just go back and see the video of the general evaluation before taking up a role, because that will give you inputs on how to do your role better. Not only this meeting, but also we have had general evaluations. We try to bring in general evaluators who are experienced. As Toastmaster Babu came today, we have had Toastmaster Arvind, as Toastmaster Babu had mentioned, and other general evaluators also who are experienced. So you can get a lot of input from Toastmasters. And thank you, Toastmaster Babu, for giving us the evaluation. I would, as we have time, I would now like to go ahead and ask Toastmaster Manas to launch the poll for best table topics, because we had very good table topics today, and I would like Toastmaster Manas. So Toastmaster Manas, can you just spell out the people who are 1, 2, 3, 4 so that the members can know?
Yeah. First table topic speaker is Mr. Ankit, Toastmaster Ankit. Second table topic speaker is Toastmaster Amit. Guest Amit. Third Toastmaster table topic speaker is guest Prabha. Fourth table topic speaker is guest Keshav. And fifth table topic speaker is our Toastmaster Babu Narayan.
Okay, so you can start the polling. I'm sure the polling has come on your screen.
Yes.
All the members can please start polling. So we have got 9 polls. We still need around 3 more polls. 2 more. It's a very close competition, so we would require those 2 votes. I think 2 people are still left to vote. If no, then we can stop the polling. Okay, so Manas, we can stop the polling.
Yes.
And you can start preparing the certificate, and let me know once the certificate is prepared, okay? And now, before I move ahead, I would request all the members and all the guests to please put on your videos so that we can quickly take a group picture. Preetham, if you can put on your video. Amaya, Keshav. Yes, Preetham, if you can hear me. Keshav.
Yes, Sam. Yes, Sam.
Thanks. Okay, I'll just take us. Manas, are you taking a screenshot?
Yeah, just 1 minute.
Yeah, I'll also take 1 second. Okay, great. I think we have taken the screenshots. So thank you, everyone. And before we move ahead, I would also like to ask guests. So we have a good number of guests today, and I didn't get an opportunity to introduce the guests and call them on stage. So although we have heard the guests today, and I was very glad to see guests participating, and I would like to ask guest Amit to please come on stage and introduce us from how did you come to know about Toastmasters and how was the session today?
Hi everyone, this is Toastmaster Amit from Ahmedabad Toastmasters Club, and I joined this meeting today from a WhatsApp group. I got a notification, so I thought why not to jump and learn something from you all, the seasoned Toastmasters. All the role players were very energetic, and speakers were marvelous. Team Odi, he was miraculous, and general evaluator Babu Narayan sir, he was stupendous, I can say. So his flow, his calmness, his stillness was wonderful. Thank you. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Amit, and looking forward to having you more in our club. Thank you.
Sure.
I would now request our guest Prabha to please come and introduce yourself. Let us know about yourself and also how did you come to know about our club.
Good evening, everyone. I am Commander Prabha Lal, an ex-naval officer. I stay in Uran, Karanja. And today is my first day to know about Toastmaster. I just heard the word yesterday about Toastmaster, and in Instagram, there was scrolling and I said, what is this? So just entered as a guest. Let me see what is this. And I really enjoyed, I must say this, I really enjoyed the structure of the program today, how you evaluate the corrective feedback, the constructive feedback, I would say, is very important. Feedback is champion's breakfast, I would say. So that's really important. And, when you are on the other side, when you are standing on the table to speak, you just go lost. So when given an opportunity, when you have guests around, speakers in front of you and the audiences, so this is very important to practice. And this was really an eye-opener, being the first day, and would love to definitely meet you all again. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Prabha, and thank you for joining. You have already joined our guest group, so looking forward to having you more in our sessions and hopefully as a member soon. Thank you, Prabha. And I would now request guest Keshav, if you're there in the meeting.
Yeah, thank you. So actually, attended to the meeting for the second time, and I joined in a bit late today, but thank you for giving an opportunity for table topics, and it was extremely great. The topics were all relevant, and it was great, and take a lot of takeaways from speeches given by members and table topic speeches also. And thanks for the feedback for the evaluation. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Keshav. And Keshav, I have also sent you a chat of our guest group. So it would be great if you can join our guest group and you will get to know about more details of our meeting in the guest group. And we'll have the VP membership get in touch with you. Thank you. And last but not the least, we have one role player who didn't get a chance to speak. So I would request the role player. It's normally that one role player who is not able to speak in a session. So I would request our role player, the Zoom master, Toastmaster Kalpana, to please come and give her learning from the session that she had because she didn't get a chance to speak today.
Good evening, all fellow Toastmasters and TMOD, as well as the General Evaluator. Um, well, I wasn't prepared for this, but I would like to tell you one thing. I've always been very keen and have had certain takeaways, which has always helped me to evolve, as well as add a dimension to my personality. As I have attended each and every meeting, today we are completing 8 chartered meetings, and we had close to 2 to 3 unchartered meetings, totaling it to 11. My most favorite part actually is, without fail, I really want to know what our presiding officer Ankit tells and how he flags off the start of a meeting. And my second takeaway is the general evaluators reports, because it helps us to take into consideration every participant that is there in this meeting, as well as teaches us to manage our time and to speak with clarity within that time limit, challenging our gray cells, I feel. So I think all the guests, it's my request, just do it. Come over, join the Toastmasters, and just look into your untapped intelligence, as well as on the spot thinking. Learn to write, learn to deliver, and learn some leadership skills too. Thank you, Ankit, for giving me this opportunity to speak a few words. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Kalpana. And one more thing that I would like all the members to do is please take part in table topics. So today, I was hoping that more members take part in table topics. So we have a lot of members here. It's okay if you are taking up a role, as even I was an evaluator, but I went ahead and did table topics. So even you can do that, because it's always good. Over here, we are all here to learn, right? And the more we practice, the better we become. So would urge all the members to come and take table topics, even though you're taking up speeches. And also the table topic master, Preetham. So what we can do is, as you saw today that we had a lot of time, so maybe we can increase the table topics a bit. Although we were thinking of having 5, but as we had time today, we could have increased the table topics, and we could have more members also take part in table topics. So maybe in the future meetings, we can do that. Okay. Thank you. And also all the members, please take up meeting speeches. I know a lot of members are doing that, but I would request other members also to take up meeting speeches. Toastmaster Amaya has already started with his level 2. So congratulations, Toastmaster Amaya. And Toastmaster Amaya yesterday went and gave a speech in another club, Mulund Toastmasters Club. So that is also something new. I would urge all the members to try that also. Toastmaster Amaya, would you like to just give a quick brief about how your experience was in another club, so that other members are also encouraged to go and give speeches in other clubs and also attend meetings?
Yes, in Toastmasters Mulund, we had the same procedure that we follow here. In Toastmaster Mulund, the meeting was quite elaborative, and what they did was they narrated one story and story characters initially, and then they asked the members to explain what exactly was the character was, and they made a list of few words, and which word was best relevant to the story characters they asked, and why it was so. So it was like this was completely a new concept. Initially, the host was telling some story and the characters, and then they listed down the name of the characters. Sorry, not characters. The listed down few words, and then they asked the members which word is suitable for which character. So this was a quite a good and new concept which I learned, and maybe our listening skills would be tested, because then we would understand that which character can be described in just one word. So that's a kind of a skill and challenge, and rest other things were quite good. And when you meet new people, then the complete fun is new, the enthusiasm is new, because you understand and the new aspects, particularly of the meeting and of the person also. So it was quite amazing experience. I think we should take time for such meetings, and that is really a wonderful experience.
Great. Thank you, Toastmaster Amaya, for being so proactive and going to other clubs. Also, one more thing that we can learn from other clubs is some of the best practices that they're doing, and we can come and incorporate it in our club also. So that is one more thing. Just for the guests, our club meetings is from 4 to 5:45 p.m. on Sundays. Today we are having at 2 p.m. because we are having an area contest from 4 p.m. onwards. But our normal meeting timing is 4 to 5:45 p.m. on every Sunday. Now let me ask Toastmaster Manas to please let us know the best table topic and best table topic speaker
Yes,
as
it
per vote.
goes to Ankit.
Thank you.
Is
Thank you, Toastmaster Manas. It was quite close, actually. That's the reason I was asking for more votes to come in. But thank you. And Toastmaster Manas, if you can just take a quick photo.
uh, can you help me to just a minute? Yes, yes, I am able to. Yes.
Great. Thanks. Thanks, Toastmaster Manas. And congratulations to Toastmaster Manas also to on doing a wonderful job. So today, Toastmaster Kalpana had to drop off because she was having electricity issues. But Toastmaster Manas took up the role as a backup Zoom master along with timer. So kudos to Toastmaster Manas for embodying the true spirit of Toastmasters and
Thank you,
doing the
Manas.
work.
Thank you, Toastmaster Manas.
Thank you. And from next meeting also, if you would have seen, we are not having best role player and best supporting role player for a few meetings for now, because we thought that everyone is doing it for the first time. So let everyone do it for the first time once, and then we'll have the best role player and best supporting role player. So from moving on, I think most of our members have done the role at least once. So moving on from the next meeting onwards, we'll also have the best role player and the best auxiliary role player uh, uh, as award. With this, I would, before ending the meeting, yes, we are having our area contest now from 4 p.m. onwards. Our area is not there because we have done with our area contest, but there are other areas in Division M which are having their area contest now. Our division contest will be on 17th and 18th of April. 17th of April will be the ISC contest, and 18th of April will be the table topic contest. So our club winner, Toastmaster Kalpana, will be representing our club and the area in the table topic contest on 18th. So I would request all the members to be present for 17th and 18th also for the division contest. I'll obviously be putting in the details over here, but would request all the members to proactively be part of it. With this, I would like to officially end the meeting now, and I would request Toastmaster Manas to stop the recording, and post this we can have an informal chat. So with this, I officially end the meeting before time, which is good. Thank you everyone for joining in, and now we can have informal